Human Torch is reborn. This deck stacks power and outsmarts your opponents for massive wins.
They wanted no part. Okay, so let me explain what happened.
You've never seen Torch burn this bright.
And why does Human Torch burn even brighter than before? Because of the Phoenix Force. And we're destroying with Kid Omega, Carnage, and Venom. And our move cards include Aranya, Ghost Spider, Iron Fist, and Zorn, which actually provides the backup plan, because if you don't decide to destroy the Human Torch, you can just move them around. We have Cosmo to protect our Human Torch when necessary, and the surprise card in Juggernaut. So on the last turn, you can Cosmo one lane, your Human Torch lane, you can Juggernaut a different lane, and there is nothing they can do. Okay, we have somebody who thinks Snap is pay to win with their lower than my CL. We have Human Torch. We have our last turn of a Cosmo and a Juggernaut. Still nothing to do. Now, the question that some people may have is, do I just play down Human Torch and then go for the Carnage after? I don't do that if I don't have Phoenix Force. So I don't. So because of that, Aranya, I'll play Aranya here. And we'll just go down the... Okay. It is Junk. And the multiple man. So the goal is to win 2 lanes. Let's see if I can't get priority. If they play what's-his-face, Sentry, though. But I can kind of suss that out. So let me play Aranya and Human Torch. And do I yank it back middle? I'm not gonna yank it back middle. This might be dangerous. Okay, I have priority. So let's see. A debris.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay. So I snap here. And I go Carnage and Cosmo. So with priority, there's nothing they can do here. And then on the last turn, I Juggernaut in case they want to Shang-Chi me or Cannonball me. So go Juggernaut here. I can go multiple man into Ghost Spider into Juggernaut. And I want to say this should win me most games. So this is the alternate plan of how to win games without going down the Phoenix Force line. You can get your Human Torch large enough, and then in combination with Cosmo and Juggernaut, you can win otherwise. So this, I'm sure, is... I would bet it's a Shang-Chi. And so we knock that over there. Oh, a demon. Stay tuned for the next game, where I go down the classic Phoenix Force line. So let me explain what happened. They were expecting me, I guess, to go Heimdall. So my Human Torch ends middle, and my Heimdall is middle too, because I can't play Heimdall on the Cosmo lane. And so they win 8-0 here, because all my cards slide. They Shang-Chi'd middle. But we beat whatever line they had planned, obviously, because of Cosmo and Juggernaut. And even though the demon had +2 from Wakandan Embassy, this Cosmo and Juggernaut line is super powerful, and you can get wins this way. Okay, now we have Commander Cody Thank you for your service. Even though you were not so successful. Aranya is turn 1. Do I snap the Hydra Bob over to Oscorp Tower? No. But I also want to snap anyway because I have Multiple Man and Venom into Phoenix Force, the good old classic. So let's do that. Aranya is +1, so I can get this resurrection. Oh, he did not want to join my side? They have priority? It's a coin flip? They win the coin flip. Nice. It did not matter. And so now we just spread this. Make sure to check out the next game for an edge case playline. They wanted no part of my 9-power Shang-Chi proof multiple man. And this is why you snap before you expose. This player being a high CL, they have plenty of experience. They know what they're in store for. Maximize your cubes. So we had the line, the classic line, multiple man, Venom or Carnage into Phoenix Force. You snap, and you're not going to win every game you snap on. So be prepared to retreat in some of those, but you snap when you have those perfect lines and get these cubes, because this player would have retreated afterwards and I would have only gotten one. So nice classic Phoenix Force win. Okay, now we have Raphael WAS. A Vibranium. I will hold on that. I do have Juggernaut and Cosmo in hand, so that's typically going to be my turn 6, so I would need to play out Vibranium before. They have an X-23 avatar. A lot of Destroy players like to run avatars that match. We will ignore me running an avatar that matches. I just do that because I'm a creator? No, I was doing that before. Turn 2 right now is a Zorn. Turn 2 is a multiple man, and we play him middle to try to get priority, which we will not get. It is definitely Destroy, and I badly want a Cosmo. But instead we will Venom Nom Nom. Oh, did you go Killmonger? You did. Okay. X-23 landed Midal, so that is where they are going to play their Deadpool again. Snap play Cosmo into Aranya. Let's go Aranya, just in case. I typically say don't play off of hope. Oh, you just failed. Yikes. And now I think I can play Zorn here. Vibranium here, and this is moved to the left. So I will go over here. So what I'm doing is setting up for a Juggernaut. Okay. So and I've taken priority. Uh-oh. This is left. But this is right. Okay. So if I'm so afraid to kill Aranya. The next game might be the most interesting of the bunch. Okay, thank you. You didn't make me decide. I think I was going to do it to see what happens. I think Aranya still... I forget if activate cards, they activate from the grave. Like, I would have activated her because I played Iron Fist. This card would have moved center, but then with Orania moves back. And the reason I'm concerned about that is Carnage. And so I may just have done just a simple Juggernaut. It was highly doubtful they were going to fill this lane. They would need to play cards over here, and you figure they really only have a null. The null is probably tiny. They got 2 destroys off. So a 6/4? A 6/3? Because the Deadpool was 1? Now they could Venom over here and try to pop the Wolverine over here, but that probably wouldn't be enough power. So that's why I wanted to really play Carnage down. Maybe I could have played him middle because he wouldn't have gone off with Cosmo, but then that's weird. So I probably would have just played the Juggernaut. But yeah, we just took down Destroy, courtesy of Cosmo, which is not a straightforward line with this deck, but it works. Okay, now we have Mateto 1. Not to be confused with, oh, that's a D.
Man is dumb.
It seems like Nerd is confused. Did I put in the man is dumb line? I'm sure I did.
Dumb.
I'll go Kid Omega for now. I have the cards. Maybe I should have gone multiple man. Okay, so they have a Zorn or a multiple man. And Panopticron. Yeah, we're snapping this up. I think I go multiple man. Multiple man is safer. Rather than Human Torch. I know this is a Human Torch gameplay. I know it is. Oy, this is rough. I think I hard pivot. They have priority. Zorn here. And then Human Torch. There's Ghost Spider. Human Torch. Okay, Negasonic there. Do they have cards that can get middle? If I yank this back here, move it 1 to the left. Oh, what got destroyed? Kid Omega and a Carnage. Here and here? Is that enough to win? I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stay tuned for the next game where I tell you how to navigate difficult situations. They indeed could not get middle.
Man is not dumb.
And that's how it's done. A very unorthodox win. Whatever his name is, Gladiator, really interfered severely, especially by pulling the Carnage. So really, you heard me talk about it a little, musing about it. Could they play middle? And I don't know if MODOK's cost was decreased, but they may have, which is why they wouldn't be able to play him into Crimson Cosmos. They may have just been banking on move. They were afraid of move. And Negasonic doesn't do anything for that. So just fortify left because move likes to shift left. So some of these wins, They may look questionable, like why did my opponent play a certain way? But that, I think, is my best guess, unless they comment on this video after they see it, because everybody watches this channel. That is my guess of why they played this precise way. And so just kind of getting a scam win, another unorthodox win with just Human Torch straight up, because they blew up our Phoenix Force line, and we proved victorious. Okay, we have Begord with their decent CL. We have a Kid Omega into Human Torch. Nova Roma is always appreciated with combo decks. And that is why, because we still haven't drawn into Phoenix Force. So get Kid Omega down now. I favor playing in the unknown locations. Most of the time it works out. A Domino and no Quicksilver. And a Cosmo. I mean, I guess I'll get Zorn down here. They have priority.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
What are you taking? The monster, okay. And a Hydra Bob. So C4. Yeah, there's our Phoenix Force. Okay, so a Kid Omega, they want to play Cerebro over here, so we just got to draw Juggernaut. Human Torch and Iron Fist. Move it one to the left. Let's play Iron Fist here, I guess. Yes, definitely C4. Okay. Move it one to the left. So, can I draw the Juggernaut? And a Claw. Ooh, I don't even have priority. Or do I? No, I don't think I do. So that's an issue, and I'm really just banking on drawing Juggernaut. No dice. Here. What does, I mean, yeah, I don't even have priority for a Mystique to block a Mystique. That's the issue. So this is Cerebro Mystique, and Cerebro adds 8. What else? 16, 24. So I'm almost positive I win Human Torch lane, but I really need a Juggernaut to move these cards off of Onslaught Citadel. So that's the issue here. And because of Nova Roma, they've also drawn through most of their deck. And Juggernaut wanted to be bottom 2. We don't have priority, so we can't even block a Mystique. So we're just cooked in every way.
Man is dumb.
So it's not even worth staying. Thanks to all the members of the channel, and thank you to everybody that watches this deep into the videos. Now, I wasn't able to show all of the different play lines. My recording time is limited, of course. But I really like how this deck can perform. You do have the Phoenix Force line, but you're not solely reliant on it. So the people that have difficulty with Phoenix Force may actually do decent with this deck because you have other move lines. Zorn can be very disruptive as well to your opponent, but you can just do Zorn, Human Torch stuff with Iron Fist, Orania, and Ghost Spider, and then Cosmo and Juggernaut on the last turn. Nothing to do with Phoenix Force or Destroy. Venom can be used to lock in power. So this deck has some amount of flexibility and can go over the top of other decks. And so if you decide to try it out, let me know how it does for you. And until next time.